I mean, isn't streaming part of like, isn't it kind of the same thing? Because a lot of the time people just listen. Like, a lot of the time people aren't or cannot just sit there watching. They'll normally just listen, which is kind of the same thing as a podcast. Like, I assume... Yeah, I saw you, mate. I don't know where... There we go. I was going to say, I don't know where his grenade went. Yeah, most of the time, I figure people are kind of doing their own thing and just listening. So it's the same... Basically the same thing as a podcast, right? Oh, hello. Mate. Seriously, what the fuck is going on over here? Yeah, I don't know. It makes me wonder if there's, like, you know how with pets, and talking about, like, accent stuff, you know how, like, people say, oh, I wonder if, like, animals have, like, accents and stuff. I have heard something about, like, not so much accents, but I have heard that cats that are taken from, like, one location and, like, if you move interstate or if you get another cat that's not from, like, your area and stuff, like you imported or whatever, like, sometimes they have trouble communicating because the basic, like, whatever you call it, development of language and stuff like that between the two is not, like, not perfectly the same. Oh, shit. Hi. No, you can have that guy. I'm gonna go up and over here. There's like 3 here. Okay, true, but you usually talk about the most random stuff, and you can also talk for ages. Actually, Scarlett was saying that this morning. She was saying, because I got her talking for 3 out of 4 hours in her stream, and she doesn't usually talk that much. And she kept complaining that she's like, oh, my throat's really thirsty. My throat's like getting sore. And I'm like, it'll do that, won't it? And she's like, is this what it's like normally for you? And I'm like, yeah, I have trouble like getting food down after stream because my throat's usually so sore from talking nonstop. And she's like, oh, man, that's why apparently she's always spamming the hydrate button whenever I apparently sound like my throat might be getting sore. But, yeah, she was saying something about, I could make, like, I talk about anything and everything, and I said, oh, I can talk about air, like, as in, like, nothing, you know? And she's like, yeah, but you could talk about air and make it sound interesting. Like, you could talk about it for 4 hours and make it sound interesting. And I'm like, I hadn't really considered that. Oh, fucking hell, it's that guy. But, yeah, no, I kind of only recently learnt that, there we go, that apparently most people that do stream actually find it really difficult to talk nonstop. It's not that they can't, it's just that they don't know what to talk about and stuff. And I thought that that was just like a social kind of anxiety kind of thing, like, you know, natural introverts have trouble like talking to strangers and shit. But no, it's not. I don't know what you were doing, mate. We'll go back up there and see if I can kill him. But yeah, apparently I didn't really consider that I'm kind of a natural at this shit. Like, this stuff kind of comes naturally to me, which is a really weird thing. Oh. I should probably go heal myself. Let's go heal myself, eh? The tail stops wagging, falls asleep, snuggling wolf plush. No, if I can. Oh, shit! Alright, let's go back out. I swear, what do I do with the cars and shit in this game? Let's go across the bridge. I kind of need to anyway, and that guy's coming down here too. The problem. Oh shit. What? What? Ain't no way that just... What the hell? I should not have lived. Is that a dirt bike? That's gotta be a dirt bike. Keep going, mate. You don't see me. Fucking hell. Where did my bike go? I need to find that and get the fuck out of here. Where did you go, bike? Please, there. I was going to say, please tell me it didn't clip out of existence. That can happen. That was wild. That should not have been possible. It was to be banned in Japan because I'm bad with culture, because Japan is very cultural, and I don't understand. I, I do not understand. I think it would be disrespectful without trying to. Yeah, that's possible. I think the thing is, if you plan to go overseas, you should definitely always take the time to at least learn like a little bit of the language, learn what is cultural societal norms and stuff like that, so you don't accidentally like offend somebody. Like obviously you can't know everything, but you can at least make an effort, and most people will appreciate tourists making an effort to, do stuff. See if I can floor you. I didn't think I was going to kill him, but there's another car coming up behind him and he doesn't know it. Fucking hell. That's wild. Azula has like passed out now. She's like full on asleep. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was happening in that game. Shit was just going everywhere. There was like 2 games in a row at like 9 kills or some shit. Mind you, I got a car in both. So in match history, what? Yeah, 9 and 9. That is so fucking rare to get like 2 games where I've got the same amount of kills. It's absurd. I don't know. I wouldn't mind going to Japan. I know that like my big thing is like I don't really like traveling. So like I don't like being traveling is stressful for me because I have a lot of medical conditions. I have like OCD, hand washing, and I also have Crohn's, which of course makes me need the toilet a lot more, right? So combine the two, add in like, tiny bathrooms that are like cramped. I'm likely to touch multiple surfaces while I'm trying to clean my hands and have like complications with shit like that. Like I am just not comfortable with it, sort of thing. I know it's like the stupidest reason and stuff, but because I've got 2 things that add to each other, and on top of that, I get sick from stress as well. So like the stress of traveling makes me sick. Doesn't help me. And then I also am quite sensitive to a lot of foods. So going to a country where it's not easy to immediately see what's in something, it's very difficult for me too. Any other kind of like language barriers with like getting around and accessing stuff, like, yeah, it's a concern. But like I know like my partner wouldn't mind going to Japan at some point. Like I sort of always wanted to, but I really don't like traveling, and the older I'm getting, obviously more fucking medical conditions keep piling on. And then I also have to consider the fact that I have cats, and that either requires me having somebody come and stay in my house or visit and access my house to check on them and make sure they're okay and make sure they're fed, twice a day and stuff. And or alternatively, which I would not do, is the option of like putting them into somewhere where they can be like taken care of at a facility or something for like however long I'm away, which I wouldn't want to do that. So I also don't like traveling for those reasons as well. I've traveled in the past, like maybe a couple of days to a week at most, and just like the level of fear of abandonment that I have seen in my pet's eyes when I've returned, and like just you left me, you never came back. Like, obviously I came back, but like just like I don't know, it takes them a few days to kind of like be okay with me again, and I hate seeing them that scared and that kind of like upset. So I really don't like traveling for that reason either, because like I don't want to cause my pets any kind of stress. And I also don't like being away from them either. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because like a lot of people are like, oh, the older you get, the more you kind of like wish that you traveled and stuff. And I kind of get what they mean with that. It's like when you're younger, if you have the option and you're like mostly healthy bodied and can get around, there's not much like barriers for you and stuff, and you can just fucking travel as much as you can if that's your thing. because it gets fucking difficult as you go older. And I understand usually a lot of people are alluding more so to them having like kids and stuff like that, and therefore they're like, oh, it's difficult because it's more. Holy shit, because it's more expensive, or they've got like those added layers of like care and stuff like that, and traveling. I get that too. I've already done these sides. I wouldn't mind that, but what's we got around here? I could try apartments. That's a quick death. I've been into Rosehawk. We're getting further down here. I have done Water City, done Ruins, done that, done Pachinki. I could just drop here. I haven't just gone there yet. I've been everywhere on the map, just to clarify, but I want to try to drop in a lot of the areas of Classic while I still have a chance to see it, kind of thing, and to see what it used to be. I used to like this area. This area can be very difficult. They changed this a lot on the other Erangel map, and I hated what they changed it to. It was like a much busier kind of complex. Like, you got that spot over there, but still. Is it just you, mate? Yeah, it's just that guy, I think. But we'll find out when I land anyway. Plus, the other thing... Oh, Jesus, come on, take me to the door. Oh, look. The other thing, too, is that when I try to escape from here, it's really flat. So there is that. I should probably grab the gun, but I'll grab the scopes, grab that. And what else we got? Sure, I'll take a jacket. That's not going to really help me till I find a gun. There was a handgun back there. Realistically, I should just... Yeah, I'm going to go grab it because I don't think I'm going to find something else at this point. Something's better than nothing if I come up against people. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's really anywhere else that I kind of want to go. But the thing is, like... Oh, yeah, somebody outside. I think if I tried to go to Japan, not that... Like, I like the place. It would probably be nice. But, like, I also just don't get too much out of actually traveling. Like, my thoughts are kind of like... In this day and age, I can kind of see whatever I want to see online. And I don't really have a need to be there and smell the air and experience it in, like, person kind of thing. I know it sounds really weird to sort of say that, but, like, I know that there's a whole heap of, like, accessibility programs and stuff that were working with, I think, like, Google Maps a couple of years ago. And it was supposed to be that people were traveling all over the world and mapping out so that, like, people that can't access certain areas or never have a hope of traveling to that location can see firsthand from, like, a live person's perspective and stuff what the place is like, which was kind of cool. I sort of like that kind of stuff. And, like, while I could potentially travel, if I ever had money like that, I just don't have the drive to want to travel. So, like, it's nice to get to, if I want to, I can just open up a Google Maps or something and go have, like, a little wander around in Japan or something like that, digitally. I know it sounds silly and stuff, but it's just nice. I just don't feel the need to go there and be there. But I'm sure there's, like, a whole heap of, like, nice ambient stuff that exists that, you can only really get if you're there. But again, the kind of stuff's just not too important to me. I don't think I've ever really had a specific desire to travel. Where are you? I am there. Let's get you stunned. There you go. You did not stun, did you? I wonder why you didn't stun, mate. Don't heal yourself. Don't do that. Alright. Yeah, I could have an SLR. It is... That one's more evenly better, isn't it? But effective range isn't as far. I mean, if I'm going to shoot somebody, I want to kind of hit them at a long distance, if that's what I'm using, I'm going to need some of that. And, well, I don't actually. Apparently, I have fuck ton. But I didn't know that when I picked it up, so, you know, fine. Is there a... There's never a car around here. Not on the older maps there aren't. So on the newer maps, there's a lot more car spawns. And it's fantastic. It really is. Like, you can get a car wherever you are, more or less. There's gotta be at least, like, an abandoned vehicle somewhere. But, yeah. Not on the old one. The old one, the chance of you just never finding a car, it exists. Like, you can go most of the whole map without seeing one sometimes. Obviously, it's not that excessive now, but it used to be. If you're, like, along the outside of this island, you just wouldn't find one. If you're on certain parts of it, you just wouldn't find one. I was just thinking back to, like, what you said earlier, Waver, about, like, if I could, like, live anywhere on this map and stuff. But I was kind of, like, more so thinking about, you know how you hear writing prompts for, like, if you were trapped in, like, the last world you played in, like, how would that go and stuff like that. It's like, PUBG, I could probably do it. There's not food, though, so long as I don't require food, that's fine. But, yeah, in PUBG, mostly all I'd have to do is just go back to my old ways of avoiding the shit out of everybody. Because there'd only be, like, 100 of us, allegedly, in the world, and everybody wants to kill each other. So long as I just stay the fuck out of everybody's space, the only problem would be the moving areas. The circles moving in, that would be harder. But also, if I had to actually, like, shoot at people, I probably couldn't do it in real life because I've got 0 gun training. So it probably wouldn't happen. I think there might be a car out here, but I guess not. I can't climb that. Yeah, that would be a problem. Hi, mate. Come on. Oh, I think you had a good vest. Without being war and such, and the zone thing. I think if it didn't have any of the zones and the fighting each other, like, I think for the most part this place would be pretty peaceful. Like I said, also the extra complication of food and stuff like that, as long as that's not necessary either, it wouldn't be really too much of an issue. But like I said, the other thing too is, well, I guess the earlier thing I said was that I was concerned about, like, access to food because this place doesn't really have much, but I guess if we take food out of the equation, like, it wouldn't be too bad. Except for the bomb zone stuff. I guess if we, like, exclude that as well because the war aspect, then yeah. There's, like, a lot of houses, a lot of, like, older houses. I probably wouldn't be able to, like, use a lot of, like, basic facilities and stuff, like the stoves and shit in these houses. I would just never manage to, like, successfully cook something, so we would need no food. Specifically, we want to live in the ocean. I mean, not really. Like, I don't mind the ocean. I don't mind the beach and stuff, right? But the constant awareness that I have about, like, ocean stuff is that at any point in time, shit can flood, tides can rise, and, like, all of your shit could just be gone. Like, out in the water, like, if I had, like, a house out in, like, water and stuff like that, I just would probably always be worried that it's just gonna wash away. But, or, like, eventually fall apart in some way. Plus, there's also issues with, like, erosion, salt spray, all that stuff. There is a bike. But, like, beachside stuff, I've thought about that in the past. Like, I thought, like, when I was younger, I'm like, oh, I'd like to live in, like, a beachy town kind of thing. Even if it was, like, not on the edge of the water beach kind of thing, but even just a few streets away would be nice. As an adult, I think differently. As an adult, I'd want to be a lot further away. Just because there's, like, a lot of storms and shit in Australia. This is the houses. Alright. Oh, hello. Hold on. Hi, mate. What are you doing out here? Sorry, I saw him before and I'm like, I better go kill him. There's a car coming up, though. Yeah. That's open too, actually. God damn it. Really a good thing I didn't stop. You know, I think as an adult, I wouldn't want to live too close to the beach. We get cyclones and shit, which is kind of like the American hurricane. It comes in off water. And they're pretty bad. Like, the closer to the edge of the, like, sea you are, more likely you are to get hit with one. I'll go out the back here. Oh, shit, there's an area out the back that here. Yeah. I haven't been here yet. That should be fine. Maybe I can tuck this in, like, right here. There we go. Nice and casually parked. You know, I sort of thought about, like, if not, like, coastal, then I kind of considered, like, more inland, kind of mountainy sort of things. But Australia, inland mountains can also flood. So, like, I'm talking about the top of the fucking mountain can flood in towns. So that's not also a great idea. Basically, everywhere in Australia floods to some degree. It's fantastic. What else is there? There's, I don't know, it gets pretty cold. You've got to kind of like have your own supply of like firewood and stuff, which isn't too much of a problem, but it's like it's extra steps, you know. Um, I kind of just sort of, for the most part, like where I am, but I also understand that like I would probably move, I don't know, in some kind of linear direction. I'm sure of it if I ever had to or ever wanted to. But I don't really have much to kind of push me to go places. I think the other thing too is if I didn't have a house and pets and stuff like that, I could really see like being more kind of nomadic-y kind of thing. But like when you've got a house and shit, you can't just kind of like be like, oh, I'm sick of this area. I'm just going to go rent somewhere else. No, you kind of stuck where you are. So you got to kind of fucking hope that you like where you are. But on top of that, it's not even just that, but you got to hope that you don't end up with like shitty neighbors at some point down the track as well. Because like just because you're there doesn't mean your neighbors won't come and go, kind of thing. Because we've had that before. We had at one point, I don't know if they were, I don't think they were like dealing or anything, but one of our neighbors was definitely on a few substances and extremely violent. Emphasis on extremely violent. They ran over their partner and stuff in the driveway, kind of levels of violent. And yeah, it's like, holy shit. We did not need that as a neighbor. It was kind of like, if they were making noise, there's nothing you could fucking do about it. Because it's like, what are you going to do about it? You're going to go over there and get punched in the face? You know? Ah, I almost had him. God damn it. I'm like, you can see the bike, you can see the door open. I'm like, I bet he thinks I'm in here. I was. Don't get me wrong. I clearly was, but still. Oh, man. I I don't know. I kind of want to, I sort of want to jump somewhere on the map that I haven't done. But the plane kind of keeps flying over in a kind of semi-consistent feeling direction. I kind of need to do some stuff over on like this side of the map when it comes up. Because I haven't done a lot of that yet. So hopefully I get some of those. I've definitely kept my average a lot higher than it was with like the random maps. So funny. At the random maps, I was going down to like occasional like super low game, super high game. I was like all over the shop. What's up, Phoenix? Where were you? You're cold as fuck. Where the hell were you? I have a heater on in here, and the cats can easily access this room and come and like bask in the heater. But they feel the need to patrol my house at all hours of the day and night and tell me about it, obviously. But Phoenix has such low body fat naturally, like because of his breed combined with his age, that he just he gets really fucking cold. And I imagine like all of his joints and shit must hurt with like older age and stuff. But like Yeah. I'm sitting here. I've literally got the heater on. He could just stay where it's warm, but he feels the need to go and like freeze his ass off wandering around the house. It amazes me. He did earlier today. I was laying in bed just chilling, and Phoenix decided to come and like walk over me, and his paws were like fucking ice because obviously the tiles are cold, right? And if you sit on tiles for long enough, it transfers to the bottom of your feet. So even though the rest of him wasn't cold, his feet were like fucking ice, and he was just like walking over me, and I'm like, when you're like toasty in bed and something really fucking cold or like potentially cold or wet touches you. And it's like, so my first reaction was like, fuck, that's cold. My second reaction was like, now I need to pee. So, obviously I then had to like get up and get out of bed and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's just one of those. Oh, hello. I like the outfit, the orange jacket with the skirt. Why can't I get a black skirt? I want a black skirt so badly. If I could get a black skirt, I'd probably combine it with the turtleneck top that they have the option of, and then I'd basically have my character's outfit. It'd be fantastic. I like this, but it would be very cool to have the like the separated set. I've talked about this before, but I've never really had, how people get like custom outfits, like if they do stuff with PUBG and stuff. I've never really had a specific want for something special. Because apart from the fact that I like this, right? And I've kind of combined a bunch of stuff to make that a set. I sort of feel like what I would want already kind of exists. The only thing that could potentially add to my character would be like the ribbon on the head. But then I have the issue, and I find this is part of why I don't have a lot of PUBG headgear stuff that kind of like sticks up, is that it's kind of like when you try to hide, the ribbon would be visible above a lot of surfaces, and that's a problem. So I don't know if I'm going to. I've got to go to this place at some point. I've done farm, and I'm doing this place. I'm a bit off, though. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to go here. I've been there. I think I went in there by proxy. I did that place. Did that. I have not done this place yet. I haven't done kind of like the buildings down here. This is why I need this side of the map, because I haven't done these. I haven't gone. Whoops. I should have paid attention. I haven't gone to. Fucking hell. Get up. There we go. I was not paying attention. I guess I just went straight down. I have to go like along the other side so I can actually like, maybe. Oh no, I did do this place. Damn it. This is one of the places I did offline, and I had like a fuck ton of kills. It was stupid. Because people kept sitting on the shoreline over there, and I had a sniper rifle, so I got up on the roof. So it wasn't really difficult. Actually that might have been on the stream. Who knows? It's one or the other. Okay. That was excessive, but sure. Just say crouch down. When I'm looting a house, I kind of like to be, I like to be like crouched position. See that. Yeah, little dog. I would like to have a different gun than this set, but this will do for the moment. Oh, hold up. Hold up. 6 times scope. That's looking like it's going places, yeah. That's actually not too bad. There's another vest around the corner. I will take the shoddy ammo. I've got a lot of the green ammo stuff, so I don't really need that. There's the vest. I saw one was here, and I'm like, I don't really need it, but it's fine. But if I could find a better, like, first gun, that would be great. I'm not finding very good, like, I kill them. Whatever this is I consider my first gun. That's my second gun, right? So that's what I'm talking about when I say that. But I'm not finding really good first gun snipe. I would happily accept a 5-shot shoddy. Would be quite good. Like just anything that's a bit kind of powerful. Not gonna send my screen go flying kind of thing. Like the AKM is good too. It doesn't have bursts. Um, you know what? I would prefer this over what I had. I'll take that with me. Might as well. All right. Look, it's a improvement. All right. I'm getting a lot of shoddy ammo, so you know what would be amazing if it's I got one of those like DBS guns. That would be pretty awesome. I do actually quite like them. I don't think I really thought too much about playing with shotties when I started playing PUBG. Shotties were kind of like shit in a way. Like you got a shotty because you couldn't find a gun. That's kind of how it worked. But nowadays, it's kind of like, oh, if you have a shotty, you could kind of have a pretty solid chance of actually killing somebody that's directly in front of you um, before they really get to do too much damage. Like if you aim right, you maybe get them in the face, something like that, pretty much instant kill. You get them in the torso and they don't have a vest, instant kill. So it's the hell was that? I heard something. So it's kind of good in that way, but it, like I said, you also have to kind of aim it. I just want to take the scopes outside. You guys know me. I'm just going to pick up all the scopes and then hopefully go drop them outside. In those pants. Every time I get an option for just stealing some clothing. Actually, hold on. We got over here. It's the same shit, just looks different. What the hell? I love that my whole dress is this shirt. I love it. Speaking of, here's another shirt. What do we got for outfits? Oh, yeah? I fucking won that in game before. Hell yeah. Fuck it. Alright. Get out of there. Sorry. I'm like overly excited because turn back around, love. I haven't gotten a random outfit and just put it on her for a long time. A lot of the outfits I've been finding so far, I'm not getting a chance to kind of get an entire outfit so far. It's not the AK. I'll tell you what. I sort of just want to come over here where it's not really super obvious that shit's going to be. Leave all of that, I guess. I hate dropping 3 times scopes and above. Like,